right, so I'm going to invite you to come towards the front of your mat and to either have a hand on your heart center and below your rib cage or below your navel, or you can have your hands at your side and just start to focus on your breath. Inhaling nose, chest, belly, exhaling belly, chest, nose. And as you're connecting your breath with your body, taking a moment to scan and see how you're feeling today. And how is it that you'd like to feel when we're done with practice today? Now, when you feel like you have a nice rhythm with your breath, and you can use Ujjayi, where we close the back of the throat. That was where you practiced fogging up the mirror on your hand and then closed your mouth. You can use Ujjayi throughout the practice or not. Now, once you have that rhythm, releasing your hands and then thinking about moving with your breath. We're going to inhale, arms up, come up onto your toes. If appropriate for today, exhale, come down. And doing that a few times with your breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more times. Then we're going to take one arm forward, one arm back, hands meeting overhead and alternating sides. And again, if you want to come up onto your toes, feel free to go ahead and do that. And just moving slowly with your breath, no rush, noticing how that feels in your arms, in your upper back body. One more time on each side. And then when you complete that second side, just taking a moment, pausing, noticing how you're feeling. Then we're going to bring the hands onto the legs. Inhale is going to be up. Exhale, you're going to slide down your legs. Inhale, slide up the back of your legs. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And here you can probably feel we're warming up the arms, the legs, the shoulders, the back body, and working with our breath. Now, keeping your right foot forward, I want you to, you're standing with your feet about hip width apart. You're going to slide your left foot back, take a nice long stance. And your front knee is bent so that you can see your big toe, and we're going to reach those arms up towards the sky. So find your place on your mat, feet about hip width apart. Now, inhale is going to be here. Exhale, you're going to straighten that front leg and bring your hands onto your pelvis. Inhale, arms come up, knee bends. Exhale, front leg straightens, hands come onto the pelvis. And just moving with your breath, inhaling up, exhaling back, and the body comes forward. And you might notice your back leg is stationary, as well as your front foot. Last time. So this time, as you exhale and your hands are on your pelvis, you're going to release your left hand and bring it down towards the floor and start to open your body to the right. You could have a block under that hand. You may not have a block where you are. On an exhale, we're going to turn back towards the ground, release your hands and step your back foot forward. Inhale, come up to standing. Take a breath, notice how you're feeling, and then we're going to do the second side. So a nice big step back with your right foot. Feet hip width apart, about a leg's distance. Front knee is bent, you can see your big toe. And again, inhale is up, exhale, front leg straightens, hands come onto the pelvis. Inhale up, exhale back. And just moving with your breath, no rush. Again, if you want to use your Ujjayi breathing, go ahead and do that. And last time, inhale is up, exhale is back. Find a comfortable, stable position. Maybe putting a block under your right hand, left hand still on the pelvis. You're going to twist your body to the left. Long, smooth breaths. Make sure you can still breathe fully. On an exhale, your body turns back towards the ground. Step your back foot forward. And inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands back to your heart center. And again, take a moment. How are you feeling right now? Does it feel good to move? Do these positions feel foreign or do they feel comfortable? And we're going to meet again at the front of our mat, hands at your heart center. Feel your feet on the floor. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale into your forward bend. Inhale, slide halfway up. Exhale in towards your legs. Next inhale, we're going to take the right foot back into a lunge. Find your balance. You can bring your hands to your thigh. Woo. Or reach up towards the sky. Long, smooth breath. On an exhale, hands come down. We're going to step back with that left foot into a plank pose. Option would be to have your knees on the ground or knees lifted. Breathe, long, smooth breaths. On one of your exhales, bend your knees and slide back into a down dog. Then for a moment, we're going to inhale forward into a plank or an up dog and exhale back into your down dog. Inhale forward, up dog or plank, and exhale back into your down dog. One more time. And on your next inhale, we're going to step forward with the right foot into a nice deep lunge. Again, find your place on the ground. Then hands come to your thigh or reach up towards the sky. Find your breath and your balance. And with the next exhale, hands come down, back foot comes forward. And inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's go through that one more time. So again, whenever you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale into your forward bend. Inhale, slide halfway up. Exhale in towards your legs. Next inhale, right foot comes back. This time we're going to keep our hands on the ground. So the right hand's going to stay down. Left hand's going to come onto the thigh. Twist your belly towards that inner thigh. Possibly reach that left arm up. Long, smooth breaths. On an exhale, the hand comes down. Step back into your plank. Then we're going to slowly lower. You can take your knees down first. Bend the elbows. Keep them in towards the body. Feel your pelvis on the ground. And on the inhale, lift the upper body up. Mini cobra. Exhale, hands back down and press back into down dog or child's pose. Long, smooth breaths. Keep breathing. You might want to pedal through your feet a little bit. And on the next inhale, we'll step forward with the right foot. And again, we're going to keep the left hand on the ground, right hand onto the thigh, belly towards the inner thigh. If you want to reach that right arm up, go ahead, do that. Still breathing. Exhale, right hand will come down. Back foot comes forward. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, take a moment, check in with how you're feeling. We're going to go through one more salutation. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale into your forward bend, hands come onto your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale in towards your legs. Inhale, right foot comes back. This time we're going to switch it up a little bit. every time we switch it up, right? You're going to walk your hands to the inside of your left foot and pivot your feet around. So now your feet are parallel. Your legs are wide. And again, your hands are on the ground, or you might have them on a block. We're going to keep the right hand to center and inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, that hand comes back down. And inhale, right hand up towards the sky. Moving with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. If it doesn't feel good to extend your arm all the way up, you can have it on your hip. We're going to do one more time on each side. Now we're going to walk our hands towards the right foot and you're going to pivot your feet. So now you're in a lunge pointing in the other direction. And from here, we're going to step that front foot back into our plank. And we're going to move from plank to down dog, plank or up dog. One more time. And then you're going to bend your knees. This is where it's going to get a little fun. And you're going to gently hop forward. Take your hands onto your legs. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands back to your heart center. So again, take a moment. How's your heart rate going? How's your body feel temperature-wise? Now, when you're ready, you're going to make your way down to the ground. And if you have tennis balls, and I hope that some of you have tennis balls, if you don't, that's okay. You can do what we're doing without them. You're going to take one tennis ball and you're going to bend your left knee and place the tennis ball just outside your sits bone. You're going to reach for that foot and knee and gently rock side to side. So obviously you can see how you could do this without the tennis ball. You'd just be doing the same movement without having the tennis ball there. We're going to cross that foot either over the thigh or towards your ankle. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. Inhale is up. Exhale, you're going to reach towards your leg or your foot. Option here would be to have this foot on the inside of the thigh instead of on the thigh. Another option would be to slide your hands down the leg instead of reaching up towards the sky. So inhale is up. Exhale, come forward. A few times with your breath. And this will be our last one. And once you come up, we're going to take that foot, slide it down. You're going to take your tennis ball out and we're going to move it to the second side. So again, just outside the sits bones, bend your knee, hold on to the ankle, gently rock side to side. We're going to cross that foot, again, over the knee or below the knee or the inside of the thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, over your leg. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. A few more times with your breath. Remember your options. You could be sliding up and down your leg. You could have your foot at the inner thigh. Last time. Inhale, come up, stretch out that leg. We're going to take both, if you have 2 tennis balls, and we're going to go in front of the sits bone so your butt stays on the ground. And you're going to slide those tennis balls in. And you could have your knees bent, or you can have them straight, and you're going to roll one at a time over each of the tennis balls. So it's like the sits bone is coming over the tennis ball on each side. Another option would be to have the tennis balls there and just move your knees side to side. And again, you can do the movements with or without tennis balls. Now coming through the center, we're going to take those tennis balls out, lean your body forward. We're going to place the tennis balls at the lower back. So again, your butt staying on the ground, you're going to place the tennis balls and then lean back into them. Knees are going to stay bent. And you'll move your knees from side to side. So how is your body feeling as you're moving? You can adjust, taking the tennis balls further away if that feels better. And when you feel complete with that, you're going to get rid of the tennis balls and you're going to stretch your legs out. And you're gonna feel your butt on the ground. Your legs are stretched out. So this particular pose we've done in lots of different ways. Inhale is here. Exhale, you're gonna bring your body back and lift your heels up off the ground. So inhale up, exhale back. Another option would be to keep your hands on the ground and your feet and just slide your legs. Inhale up. Exhale back. Okay. You can also work with your arms in a different way. On the next exhale, we're going to hold whatever pose that you're in. So your feet might be lifted or on the ground, hands are up or down, and you're breathing. Long, smooth breaths. On an inhale, we'll extend the arms and the legs, and exhale over your legs. On an inhale, we're going to make our way up. And from here, we're going to make our way down onto our backs with the knees bent. So you're going to bring yourself down to the floor. Knees are bent. Arms are down on the ground. The inhale, you're going to lift the hips and take one arm overhead and turn your head away from that arm. Exhale, hips come down, arm comes down, head back to center. Inhale, second side, hips come up, arm, head turns away from the arm. We're going to alternate sides with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you come down, you still have your feet on the floor with the knees bent. We're going to interlace the fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. So feel your feet on the ground, and it's actually a little bit easier if your feet are closer to your buttocks than further away. The inhale, again, you're going to press down with your feet and your shoulders and lift up your hips and your chest. And you're going to hold if that feels okay in your body. Otherwise, you're going to move with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. On this last one, next time you come up, if you're moving up and down, you're going to hold the position, not your breath. And on the exhale, we're going to come down and bring the knees in towards the chest. And you can hold on to them. You can move in a circle. If you move in a circle, go a couple times in each direction. It might feel good just to hold on to them or to move side to side. So explore and see what feels good. Now eventually we'll bring the feet to the ground one at a time. And you're gonna have your knees and your ankles comfortably close to one another with your arms extended out to the side. And we're gonna inhale, center, exhale, turn your head to one side, knees to the other. Inhale, center, and alternate sides. Moving with your breath. Long, smooth breaths. Noticing how your body feels. If one part of your body, like your head, doesn't want to turn and your knees do, go ahead and do that. Now, this is the part of class where I want you to notice how you're feeling and ask yourself, is there anything else that would feel really good in your body right now before we make our way into Shavasana? So you're going to check in. Is there anything that would feel really good right now? And if you're set, then I want you to find a comfortable place on the floor. You can lay flat, you can have a little support under your knees or your neck. You're going to get yourself into a comfortable position. We'll do a short Shavasana. And as you settle in, allowing yourself to be completely supported by the earth beneath you, letting go of any tension in your face, in your jaw, a little space between your teeth, softening your eyes, long, smooth breaths. As you exhale, letting go of any tension, any toxins in your body, anything that you want to release, release it with your exhale. Om Shri Maha Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shri Maha Ganapataye Namaha. So we're going to do a short breathing practice followed by a short focus practice. If your body feels like you need a little bit longer Shavasana, then feel free to stay on the floor. If not, find your way up into a seated position. And as you make your way into your seated position, we're going to do a breath. It's called Shitali or Shikari. And you're going to take the tip of your tongue and place it behind your teeth. So this is a cooling and calming breath. So this is a nice nighttime breath. It's also nice if you're like working out and you're really hot, or if you're angry. So we're going to place the tongue behind the teeth and breathe in through the mouth, and then breathe out through the nose. And just do that a few times. And yes, it makes a little bit of noise. It's like you're sucking in air through your teeth and you're breathing out through your nose. Now, another way that you might do this breath, you're going to curl your tongue. And some people are genetically not able to curl their tongue. And if that's you, then you'll keep doing the breath with the tongue behind the teeth. So if you can roll your tongue, you're going to breathe in through the tongue like your tongue is a straw. And then close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. So roll the tongue, breathe in. Bring the tongue into the mouth, close the mouth, breathe out through the nose. And again, doing that a few times, or you're still keeping your tongue behind your teeth and sucking in air through the mouth and out through the nose. And in the next breath or two, you're going to release that breathing and close your eyes for a moment. Or you can have a non-moving spot that you're looking at, but you're definitely not scanning the room. And just settling in, focusing on your breath, that gentle, smooth inhale and exhale. You might bring your fingertips together in your lap with some space between your palms. So just the fingertips are touching. Now, when you breathe in, you're going to bend your fingers a little bit and you're going to press on the fingertips. And then as you breathe out, you're going to release. So inhale, bend the fingers, press the fingertips, exhale, release. So your focus is the movement of your hands synchronized with your breath. And if you feel complete doing that, you can stop the movement and just focus on your breath. If you like the movement with the fingers, you'll keep doing that for a few more breaths. Remembering that our focus is what we're trying to have all our attention on, that focus, whatever it is. Breath, the moving of the fingertips. And then, and some of you might want to stay there longer, so feel free to continue to practice after we're done. But taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up for the practice and for doing the practice. And noticing how you feel in this moment. And if you'd like to join me in an Om, we'll take a nice big in-breath. Namaste.